Samanta Cakkavalesu Atra Gaccantu Devata Sadhammam Munirajasa Sunantu Sagga Mokkhaddang Dhamma Sawana Kalu Ayang Badanta Dhamma Sawana Kalu Ayang Badanta Dhamma Sawana Kalu Ayang Badanta Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa Iti pisso bhagava arahang samma sambuddho Vijja charana sampanno sugato lokavidu Anuttaro purisa dhamma sarati Satta deva manusanang buddho bhagavati Swakhato bhagavata dhammo sanditiko akaliko ehipasiko upanayiko paccatang veditambo vinyuhiti supatipanno bhagavato sāvaka sangho ujupatipanno bhagavato sāvaka sangho Nyāyapatipanno bhagavato sāvaka sangho Sāmici patipanno bhagavato sāvaka sangho Yadidang cattari purisa yugani atta purisa ponggala Esa bhagavato sāvaka sangho Ahuneyo pahuneyo dakineyo anjali karaneyo anuttarang punyaketang lokasati etena sacca vajjena patu tuang ratanatthayang etena sacca vajjena patu tuang ratanatthayang Tena sacca vajjena patu tuang ratanatthayang Karaniya kusalen yang tang santang padang abhisamecca Sako uju ca suju ca suacu ca samudo anatimani Santo sako ca subaro ca appakicco ca sallau kauti Santindriyo ca nipako ca appagabbo kulesu ananugindo Naca kuddang samacare kinci yena minyo pare upavadeyum Sukino wa kemino hontu sabbe satta bhavantu sukitatta Yeke cipana bhutate tasawa tawarawa anavasesa Dingava ye mahantava majjima rasakanukatula Dittava ye vadditta ye cadure vasanti avidure Bhutava sambhavesi va sabbe satta bhavantu sukitatta Naparo parang niko beta nati manyeta kata cinang kanci Vyaro sana patika sanya nanya manya sadukka micceya Mata yatani yang poddang ayusa eka podda manurake Evam pisamba bhutesu manasang bhavaye aparimanang Mettanja sambalokasming manasang bhavaye aparimanang Undang ado citiriyanca asambadang awerang masapadang Titancarang nisinno wa sayano wa yavatassa vigatamendo เอตังสติงอดิเตยบรมเมตังวิหารังมิดมาหุดิตินจานุปกัมมศิลวะดัสสเนนะสัมปันโนขะเมสุเนยเกดังไนจาตุกัปปะเสยังปุณเรติติเอเตนะสัจจวัจเจนะโสติเตโหตุสัมปดาเอเตนะสัจจวัจเจนะสัมปโรโกวินาสตุเอเตนะสัจจวัจเจนะโหตุเตจยมังกลังยังดุลนิมิตังอวมังกลัญเชโยจามนาโปสกุณาสสันดุปาปากะโหดุสุปินังอกันตังบุตดานุบาเวนะวินาสเมนตุยังดุลนิมิตังอวมังกลัญเชโยจามนาโปสกุณาสสันดุปาปากะโหดุสุปินังอกันตังดัมมานุบาเวนะวินาสเมนตุยังดุลนิมิตังอวมังกลัญเชโยจามนาโปสกุณาสสันดุปาปากะโหดุสุปินังอกันตังสังฆานุบาเวนะวินาสเมนตุสัพเพบุดาบาลปัตตาปัจเจกานัญจยังบาลังอรหันตานัญจเตเจนะรักขังบันดามิสัมปสุสัมบิติโยวิวัจจันตุสัมปโรโกวินาสตุมาเตภวันตรายโยสุขีดีกายุโกภวะภวตุสัมปมังกลังรักขันตุสัมปเดวตาสัมปบุญญานุภาเวนะสดาสุติภวันตุเตภวตุสัมปมังกลังรักขันตุสัมปเดวตาสัมปดัมมานุภาเวนะสดาสุติภวันตุเตภวตุสัมปมังกลังรักขันตุสัมปเดวตาสัมปสังฆานุภาเวนะสดาสุติภวันตุเตสาธุสาธุสาธุ So Bhante and brothers and sisters in the Dhamma, it's very happy to come here and have a chance to share Dhamma with you. So for today, I speak on a topic regarding fate. What is fate? What we understand as fate. What common people understand as fate. What is this? Is this such thing called fate, or is it not? So this will be the main topic of discussion. So I'm sure some of you, most of us have this experience from childhood. We see our parents sometimes go to temple and do the what we call qiu qian, shake something and come out. Then you go and calculate and get a piece of paper that interpret what is your life. And then sometimes when a child is born, the parents will take the time, the day, check the horoscope of the child. And then they say, oh, this child's future will be in this way, this way, this way. And then sometimes you may not believe it, but sometimes when people are down, business are not doing well, life is not going smooth, marriage is suffering some crisis or whatever. Again, you find that even for people who do not believe in horoscope or whatever, they will go to a fortune teller and try to say, look at my palms, what is my fortune? So what is this thing we call fortune, fate, A life, is our life really predetermined or not? This has affect us a lot, affect our mind frame, affect how we deal with life. And sometimes when we believe in fate, or even for people who do not believe in fate, but when life is going not smooth, they go and check with fortune teller, and then the fortune teller, they will say, this is your fate, like this, like this, like this. And then you tend to believe, because you say in Buddhism, we also have this law of cause and effect. When you do good, wholesome, and then you'll get good result, and you do bad, you get bad result. Isn't this fate? Is this the same? Is it equivalent to fate? And some fortune teller, they'll tell you, it is, yes, it is fixed. Everything is fixed. And some fortune teller will say, no, it is not fixed. All you need to do is just pay a little bit more money. Then definitely I find a way. I do some chanting, do some ceremony to change your fate. And then this involves another issue, changing of fate. Can fate be changed? How? So a lot of questions. One leads to another. First thing, is there a fate? Let's look at what the Buddha teaches. The Buddha says cause and effect. In fact, the deeper to see the workings of this karma. Karma means the forces, whatever we do, we think, we speak, and we do. And then the energy remains after we have performed certain actions. Due to our mind, or due to our intention, our cetana. Then karma is created. And it lasts until in future, until it ripens. So is this? So then some people will say, well, if that's the case, I can't do anything. My life is fixed, because if I've done bad karma, this life I'm sure to suffer bad. If I've done good, we are sure to get good result. So no need to do anything. So some people say like that. So is this the right attitude? We need to ask ourselves, what the Buddha say? If we really understand whatever happened in this universe, not only to our life, but in this universe, they are due to conditions. When various conditions come together, something exists, appear. And when conditions are not there, it will not be there. Various conditions, many conditions. And karma is one. Karma is not the only condition. Karma is one of the many conditions. This is what the Buddha said, what the Buddha taught. In this universe, we have not only karma, we have also universal law, a law like what we call gravity. And now scientists are discovering a lot of universal laws, some materially, but they don't know much about spiritual aspect. This is also, various laws are operating. Gravity also. If you close your eyes and you walk in over the cliff and you fall down, is that because of karma? Is it because of karma? Because of gravity, simple. If you go against gravity and you're not mindful, or you didn't see, and you fall down. It need not be caused by karma. It could be just be due to other reason. So you need to know. And those who know, they live better. Those who know the laws of the universe, they live better. And karma is one. And karma is one of the very important ones. So, talking about this fate, I want to tell you one thing that once the Buddha was telling the monks. Monks, when we say something is, life is, your fate is fixed and you can't change. If everything is so fixed and you can't change, your life is, fate is so fixed that you can't change. Then there's nothing much that Tathagata, the Buddha, the Blessed One can do for the world. What can do? What should we do? If everything is fixed, why must we talk about learning the Dharma? Why must the Buddha preach the Dharma? No. It is not so fixed. It can be changed. Because of that, the Buddha taught the Dhamma to us. And the Buddha gave us simile. He said, suppose you have he said, some people, the Buddha says, some people, when they commit a little bad, but that little bad can cause them big suffering. But another person may commit the same bad things, but may not suffer that much. One example, the first example the Buddha gave is like a slave or a servant. A low status person, when the person steals something, he may be caught by the king, and then once he is caught, he will be punished severely. Maybe cut his hands or whatever in the ancient time. But what happens if the king does it? If the king steals something, because he's a king, he's one that punish other people and nobody can punish him. So he gets away from it. This is one example. Another example the Buddha said is, if someone take a pinch of salt, and then a handful of salt, and put it into a cup of water, and you stir, and try to drink. Can you drink it? No, it is too salty. But if you take the same amount of salt, you throw into the Ganges river, and then after that you take a cup of water from the Ganges. Can you drink that? Can. Because why? Because the salt is so little, the river is so much. The water in the river is so much. So it wouldn't cause much difference overall to the river. So in the same way, if a person has cultivated a lot of sila, samadhi, panya, virtues, concentration, and wisdom, and then cultivate a lot of merits, a lot of parami, and if that person happened to have committed a wrong, an offense, he can't. He may not suffer that much. His good karma, a lot of good karma may come to support him. Or to intervene, then he need not suffer that much. On the other hand, if you find another person who doesn't cultivate merit, sila, samadhi, panya, virtues, concentration, wisdom, who doesn't accumulate merits, and when a person who is poor in karma, weak in karma, and commit something wrong, that wrong may pull him down, sometimes even to hell. Whereas another person that is have a lot of merits, very rich with merits, have a whole storehouse of merits, may not have to suffer that much. This is the key that we want to see. That our life can be changed. It shows that we can change our life. But how? This is our main concern. There was once during the Buddha's time, there's this merchant. He carried many goods in his bullock carts. And he was doing business from one place to another place. And one time, he was at the riverside. He was thinking, this season, this wet season, raining season, I will stay here and there, here. Then another, when come to cold season, I do my business here and earn so much money here. Then next year, then I will go back. He was planning his future. He was planning how by the time he has earned enough, he'll go back to his home. He'll bring the money for his wife and children. And then, at this time, the Buddha was with Venerable Ananda, and the Buddha noticed what was going on in the mind of this merchant. And then the Buddha smiled. And Venerable Ananda was very alert. Whenever the Buddha smiled, it's always with a good reason. And very often there's a reason to propound the Dhamma. Then immediately, the Venerable Ananda asked the Buddha, the Tathagata never smiled without reason. What is the reason for the Buddha's smile? Then the Buddha said, did you see? Do you see the person at the riverside? He's still planning this and this and this, from which time he will go here, go there, go everywhere. But he doesn't know that in 7 days' time, he will die. He will die. And after dying, he will go to hell. Then Venerable Ananda always have a very soft heart. So you see, Then they say, so, may I go to tell him about this? Then the Buddha said, go, please go and tell him about this. Then Veneranda went to tell the merchant. Of course the merchant was shocked. Someone come and tell you what happened on your mind. Will you believe him? Exactly what you think. The person come around and tell him, oh, you are thinking like this and like this and this, and you die in 7 days. Of course, you tend to believe in such a person. Then he got very alarmed. Then he quickly said, no, if my life is coming to an end, I don't even have enough time to go back home. I might as well spend all this wealth I have worshipping the Buddha, inviting, offering to the Sangha. So he invited the Buddha together with all the Sangha for a 7 days dana. At the end of the 7 days, when the Buddha was giving a talk on as a Thanksgiving talk, the Buddha expounded Dhamma to this merchant, and he became a Sotapan, a saint. A Sotapan no longer will be reborn in woeful realms. But he changed. Instead of being reborn in hell after dying, he still died that day. He still died. But after dying, according to the Buddha, he was reborn in heaven. So you see, this is also another person. The life changed because of Dhamma. Because he was so fortunate that he met the Buddha. His karma, according to his karma, he's supposed to die in hell and go to hell in 7 days' time. But because of the Buddha, and also because he really grabbed the opportunity offered to him by the Buddha and Venerable Ananda, he took that opportunity. He took that message well. Instead of not believing, instead of still continue dreaming, he decided, I must give all my wealth, give away. No use you keep. If you die, how can you carry your wealth? You can't carry your wealth to your next world. It's impossible. So, he decided to carry his wealth in the form of karma. He gave away, so he accumulated good karma. He placed his faith in the Buddha Dhamma Sangha, and he trusts the Buddha's words and listened to Dhamma. And as a result, he got enlightened and became a Sotapan. How wonderful. This is one great example of changing the life. You really can change your life with Dhamma. With Dhamma is the most effective way and most powerful way of changing our life. Why? Why Dhamma is the power that can really change our fate. Change our, or fate, or you don't like to call it fate. Change our fortune or change our future. Future can be changed. From the meditator's experiences, it is proven that future can be changed. When the meditators, they discern their past lives, no matter how they discern, unless they discern wrongly, if they discern correctly, they only get clearer and clearer each time they discern. But the past never change. But when they discern their future lives, the future lives basically are just, for the meditators, they are just the projection of the karma. So when they change, they meditate harder. They cultivate more, develop more merits. And they look into their future. They see their future change. Suppose if they get a future life, to be reborn as a human being, then you realize, well, I don't want to be reborn as a human being. I do more and meditate hard, do dana, sila, bhavana, offerings, observing morality, and then meditation. Again, next time, and then make aspiration. I don't want to be reborn in human realm. I want to be reborn in Brahma realms, let's say. And if the merit is powerful enough and see into the future can change. The next time may not be in human realm anymore. It can be in heaven, Deva realm or Brahma realm. So future can change from our meditators' experiences. It proved the Buddha's teaching. The future can be changed. And how they change it? Change it with the power of Dhamma. Why? When we talk about Dhamma, we are talking about the universal laws, truth that exists even before the Buddha appeared, even before the Buddha declared about it. It's just a gravity. Gravity exists before Isaac Newton declared about it. It is there. This is natural law. Because this is natural law, it is very powerful. And whoever lives according to it, they benefit from it. Whoever lives against it will suffer. Because no one can go against it. Even the Buddha he became a Buddha. He used all his powers to help others to be free from suffering, according to natural law, according to Dhamma. That's why after enlightenment, he still worshipped the Dhamma. He looked around, there's no other person deserve his worship except the Dhamma. Because it is so important. This is natural force, natural power. And whoever invokes the power of Dhamma, they get tremendous power and strength in their life. Pure powers, pure strength. That doesn't harm us. Only uplift us, benefit us. Because when we talk about Dhamma, we are talking about natural laws. The Buddha is just the person who declared it. So why this Dhamma is so powerful? Because it is natural law, it can change our life. Just look at one example. Suppose if we suggest you swim from Malaysia to China, how do you think? To Guangdong. Do you think you can succeed in swimming just by swimming alone? Just hands and legs? No, it's too far. You'll be fully exhausted. You will not be able to reach it. But look at the ancient people. Those merchants few hundred years ago. They know the power of wind. They put up a sail on the boat and catch the wind. And by the power of wind, they come from China to Malaysia, to Southeast Asia, and from Southeast Asia to China by the power of wind. You see, they use a boat. So this is power of science. So same, I'm sure you have a lot of experience that we don't need to talk much, just from handphone to television to everything. For those who know how to use material law, then they can change people's life because of the power of science. But one we are concerned is now the spiritual law. Spiritual law that really affect our life, really help us to change our life. One very helpful thing is the law of cause and effect, karma. Again, we come back to karma. Yes, no doubt, because of karma, we suffer. But also because of karma, we enjoy happy life. So if we know the workings of this karma, then we get the key of changing our life. We find the key. This is one of the very important keys. Of course, there are other aspects of Dhamma. All you need to do is, you need to know how to put in the right causes for happiness. If you want happiness, you put in the right causes for happiness. You want wealth, you put in wealth or whatever. If you want enlightenment, you you cultivate virtues, concentration and wisdom, real wisdom. Then you will be able to get the strength, and then your life will be changed for the better. So now, when we understand the law of karma, then you may think, well, I also believe in law of karma. I also believe in the law of cause and effect. Good will produce good. Doing good will produce good result. Doing bad will produce bad result. I also know. I also wish to cultivate the causes for wealth, for happiness, for peace, for freedom, all. And yet, you'll find that among those who believe in the Buddha's teaching, among those who sincerely believe in the law of cause and effect, still there are people who cannot do it correctly, who cannot really work on the right causes. Why? Then you have to further investigate. That's why further understanding of the Dharma becomes necessary. Just believing cause and effect, it produces some effect, but not enough. Sometimes, even when we believe, we lack the power to do it. We lack the power to faithfully, to really carry it out. Due to lack of wisdom, due to lack of knowledge about other aspects of natural law. One important reason is when our mind is cloudy, when our mind is veiled, is covered by delusion, when our perception or perspective gets wrong. That is a time, even you believe in the law of cause and effect, but you don't come to a right conclusion about life experiences. You will take things wrongly, understand things wrongly. At that time, especially when we are emotionally affected, when we are not calm, when we have a lot of self-interest involved, when we have a lot of ego involved, our vision, our perception is clouded. We don't see things correctly. We don't understand things correctly. That's a problem. Even you really want to help yourself, you really love yourself, you really want to bring happiness to yourself, but due to delusion, due to not understanding the experiences happening here and now, then we come to a wrong conclusion. We make a wrong decision. And due to our attachment to our feeling, when our feeling is bad, we start to perceive things in a bad way, wrong way. When our feeling is good, we start to perceive things in a over-bright or over-optimistic or unrealistically good way. So often. So, this is one reason that even when people know, people believe in the Buddha's teaching, but they cannot really work it out. So that's why sometimes we advise people, especially in major decision making in life. I say, do not trust your judgment when you are not calm. Do not trust your judgment when your mind is in unwholesome state. Do not trust your judgment when your feeling is not good, not pure. Do not trust your judgment when you know your perception, your contemplation, your reasoning is heavily affected by selfishness, ego, self-consciousness. Do not trust. Wait, be patient, contemplate on Dharma until the mind really calms down, until the mind is pure, is detached. As if you look at your experience like as an outsider, detached. It is not yours, it is only there. Experiences are just experiences. And then you may be able to have a clearer vision, you have a better clarity about the issues or the situations at hand. So that is one important thing to take note. So one important approach we do to avoid making wrong decisions, wrong approaches to life is to let go of this ego, the self-centeredness, the selfishness, the wrong view of I, the craving to this I, the conceit, the pride about this I. Because of that, because our wrong view, our craving, and our conceit, and all other defilements arise. Because of this I, this is mine, this is myself, all defilements arise. Feelings become distorted, perception become distorted. So, first thing, let go. This will give us clarity. Clear, pure perception. When we have clear, pure perception, then we can understand life well. We can understand our experiences well. So there's so much more to do. But today we can't talk so much. Already more than 1 hour. So if you have a chance, we can share again further. There are a lot more to do. How to invoke the power of Dhamma in our daily life, in our meditative life, spiritual life, monk life, nun life, lay life, business life. Really. All we need to do is we must know how to apply the Dhamma in our life. So tonight, I only share with you this much, that just this one thing, improve our clarity, our clear vision, purify our perception, know how to make decision, know how to come to pure vision and understanding, that will help us a long way. Very often, just by this alone, you find that a lot of answers are so clear to you. The answers of life become so clear to you. Then you suddenly find very amused. How come I don't know about it long ago? This is so simple. Why I didn't know about it earlier? Actually, very often because our mind is clouded. Our mind was disturbed, veiled in delusion. So if we have pure vision, by letting go this I, this selfishness, then you'll find just this alone will help us a long way. There are more Dhamma to help us, but just this alone. Contemplate on this, my friends. Please work on this. Just this one thing, improve your decision-making process and try to see how Dhamma change your life by practicing detachment. This is just a passive approach. Just this. By not doing much, you just need, without doing much, you can improve your vision and help you in a lot of understanding about life. Then next time, when we meet again, we will share what are the positive actions to take to change our life. How to take positive approach, brave approach, effective approach, efficient approach to change our life. Whatever life you are in, you talk about lay life, monk life, nun life, business life, whatever. Okay. So I wish all of you can benefit from this sharing of Dhamma, and may the power of the Dhamma, may you be able to change your life, uplift your life, and then move towards light. For those who are already living in the light, you move towards a greater light, pure, to higher happiness, to realize higher Dhamma, and eventually come to realize the happiness of Nibbana. So I invite Bhante to lead us in sharing of memories.